So area community videos. Sandy just mentioned that this family was moving here to build a home. And let's pretend that, how old is that house? Just a couple?
New construction.
It's brand new. So let's pretend we're in the late 90s and that couple is wanting to relocate to this area. What would they do? Who would they call? Who would they contact to find out more information about this area and the surrounding areas?
A realtor.
Could call a realtor. You could call the Chamber of Commerce. You could call the
Visitor Center.
Visitors Bureau. Everybody remembers stopping at the welcome centers? Yep. Yes. You could stop at a welcome center, pick up packets. Okay? You can still do that today. What you'll probably get is general information about the area. They're still doing that. They're now just provided it in video. And here's a quick look at the Chamber of Commerce's site. They have some great videos on here, by the way. I think we have one of them about whitewater rafting on our site. But they're about general things to do in this area, not something specific. So I want you to actually look at these titles. They're actually all the same titles. Columbus, Georgia Convention and Visitors Bureau. Columbus, Georgia Convention and Visitors Bureau. A lot of these were uploaded several years ago, 5, 6, 4 years ago. The printed material you'd pick up from them today and previously is very, very high quality material. And it's very expensive to send that out. And what a lot of visitors bureaus and chambers do is they produce high quality videos. So it's very expensive. So they have to be very broad and general in the image or story they're trying to tell. They can't spend that same budget and produce a video about Callaway Gardens, Hamilton, downtown, uptown. They do a big because they're promoting the entire area. What I'm trying to help you all understand today is they're leaving all the little neighborhoods and markets open to you to create little short videos and content about that. And that's where the real value is. And that's why I wanted to show you that video. That was just a short, how long was that? A minute? About Callaway Gardens. Did that give you really any earth-shattering information? No, but if you go to YouTube and type in homes for sale in Callaway Gardens, that's going to come up on the first page. And I'll show you how you can do that. The question is, how can you become recognizable in the community or the market you work in with no budget? How could you, somebody give me an example of how you could do that. You could go knock on every door in the community and say, hi, I'm Reynolds Bickerstaff. I'm a real estate agent and I love working in this community. Here's my card. Have a great day. You can go door knocking. And I know people actually still, don't people still do that? No. They don't really.
Hurt your feelings.
Right. Because what? There's easier ways to do the same thing for free. One thing you could do is create some free videos. If y'all remember we were down at the video field trip, and how much did that cost you to hold a cell phone and record a video? Okay, it's free. Just costs you some time. So you can produce individual videos about communities or neighborhoods you market for literally nothing. And if you structure it correctly, you can get traffic for free. But there's a couple of steps. First, you need to list all the areas in your marketplace. So an example would be, I'm talking about Hamilton, Georgia. Somebody list some neighborhoods or subdivisions that are in the Hamilton area. Sweet Bay. Big Sky. Poplar Place. What's the one in like downtown Hamilton?
The Hamilton Village, I think.
Foggy Cedars. Okay. If I said North Columbus, come on.
Winter Park.
Brookstone, Windsor Park, Maple Ridge. You know, it's real easy to name all the subdivisions or neighborhoods within an area. And what all the big folks do, the chambers of commerce, the visitors bureau, they target the big areas. So if they're trying to promote North Columbus, they're going to talk about Columbus Park Crossing. They may talk about restaurants, but they're not going to get very specific about those areas like you could, because they just don't have the time and what?
The money.
They don't sell houses. They're selling the entire city. Okay? So first thing to do is you just list all the marketplaces. And then you go to Google Adwords and you start typing in those words to see if anybody's even searching for them. Because why would you want to advertise something that no one intends to purchase? Well, that'd be a waste of time. No one would loan you money to start that business unless you're in Silicon Valley. I don't understand anything that happens out there. But you use Google AdWords and you enter in those search terms to find out what people are doing. And you all remember this. You have your Gmail account, your Google account. So you log into Google and you can just go to Help and it pulls up all these account features. And AdWords, it's right here. So you click on AdWords, and y'all have seen this before. They have what they call a keyword planner. And you're not going to pay to run an ad, but this tells you how many people are searching for those terms in that area. So I selected my area. My product or category is real estate, and then I started listing some keywords. And boom, it shows me average monthly searches. I don't know if y'all remember this. 1,000 people, and I defined it by the Columbus area with like I think a 40 or 50 mile radius. That there were 1,000 searches in a 30-day period with these keywords, Hamilton homes for sale. And if I wanted to run an ad, that's what it suggests. But I'm not suggesting you run an ad, I'm suggesting you use the keyword planner on Google AdWords to determine what to name and title your video. Because what does that mean? When someone goes to Google and they type in Hamilton homes for sale, and I have a video titled Hamilton, Georgia homes for sale, y'all have seen that where it has a thumbnail of the video? That stands out. And you don't have to pay Google to advertise. We're just using Google AdWords to help you determine if this would be a good title for your video and worth talking about. And what I've found is you don't want to do a video titled MLS search, okay? And let's pretend that was titled something else, you know, homes for sale in Hamilton. And there's 27,000 searches. There's too many searches. You want to find searches that are, you know, like 500 or less than 100 because you have a better chance of standing out. And because why? No one's advertising for those. No one's going to be advertising keyword searches that generate few results. But what we know about that is those few people are looking for something specific. And if there's a video of it, they're going to click on it. The third step, just go shoot some short videos. So you write down areas, markets that you service, and then start listing the sub areas or subdivisions or neighborhoods. And then you just go out, and then you go to the Google AdWords and enter those search terms. See if people are actually searching. And if they're not searching, don't waste your time shooting a video. You know, because probably you're going to be the only one that watches it, no matter how bad it is or how great it is. The point is, we want other people to watch it, but they won't watch it if you don't have anything. And so what would you go shoot? You could go to the subdivision. You could just shoot the entrance sign and talk about this community, the types of homes. You could actually maybe drive through in your Prius or your Lexus or your Cadillac, whatever it is, your motorcycle, drive through the area and shoot some homes. Show the example of some of the styles of homes available in the area. Maybe you want to show some of the amenities too. Maybe they have a clubhouse and a pool. I know Piedmont has some fabulous amenities. My gosh, you could just talk about the lake, tennis courts, pool, clubhouse. That's a video in itself. But if Piedmont, if no one's searching for homes for sale in Piedmont, it doesn't matter how great those amenities are because no one's really interested in learning about it. So you
Why wouldn't you put it out there and give somebody a chance to search for it?
That's a great point. You might do that, especially if you have a listing in that area. I would promote that, but you have to be realistic too. If there's no traffic, we're trying to get traffic, because if we get traffic from YouTube, we can hopefully turn that into leads, which we can convert into business. So it's about finding the right traffic. And I'm becoming really fond of this slide because I like Mr. T. He's a hero of mine. But y'all know that the goal is to win with video. And if you can use YouTube, you can beat Zillow on Google. It's not that hard, and it doesn't have to be complicated. I saw you did a video of that new listing you talked about, Frank. I mean, it's better than not having a video. I watched it, and I learned something about the house that I wouldn't have learned without going to it. And what did you use to do that?
Videolicious.
Okay. And how much did you pay for that?
Nothing.
Okay. And how did you upload it?
Just directly to Facebook.
Videolicious.
From Videolicious directly to Facebook.
So you don't even have to, you can upload it to Facebook, other sites. Point is just try it and experiment with it. And think small. Just get started. That's the key. It doesn't matter where you are, but at least you start, you can get to a better place. And if you want to become recognizable in the community, there are lots of ways to do that. There's direct mail, there's advertising, marketing to the neighborhood. But if you want to become recognizable overnight, video is incredibly recognizable because it's a way for folks to get to know you. And guess what? It never expires. So that 1 hour you invest in shooting a video about a property or talking about an area, that 1 hour can pay dividends for weeks, months, years. And that's what you want to do, is wisely invest your time for generating traffic to you and your business. I appreciate y'all making time to be here.